Hello everyone, my name is Shashwat Singh and currently I am pursuing my PhD program from Jaipur Institute of Management, Lucknow, and today I am here for a news analysis for my assessment. So the news which I have chosen for the news analysis is only 21% money in bank account belongs to women, shows NSO data. So the National Statistics Office of India, that is abbreviated NSO. So this NSO has released a data in which this data shows that if there is 100 number of accounts, totally 100 number of accounts in India, so only 21 accounts belongs to a woman in India. This is the scenario, and we are going to analyze this particular news in broader segment. Yeah. During the elaboration of this news, I have some small points which I can put in my point of view, like financial inequality. Women have to face financial inequality in society. Like some of women who are not educated well, who are not educated well, because there are a lot of mothers and a lot of grandmothers, they are not educated, so they are not getting any job, and they are not doing any job, so they are jobless. And if we see the same scenario in rural segment, so in rural areas, in rural belts, villages and small cities, in small towns, so the same thing happens, like they are not educated and they are not allowed to, actually they are not allowed to work. So fact is this, they are not allowed to go to work, because a woman of small cities and small market, small villages, town areas, so this is also a very important factor. Because of that, only 21% of involvement in opening of bank accounts by the women in India. And the second largest problem which I can understand, I can summarize, it may be some policy gap which there are some policies the government of India is running for betterment of women, betterment of people of India. So there are some policy gap, I think so, because the research indicates, some of the research were done in before this news. I have read all the research papers. So that research indicates that the core reasons for financial gender inequality may not be adequately addressed by current policies and initiatives. So the current policies and initiatives which are run by the government of India currently, they are not adequately, they are not equally and adequately, they are not followed by at the ground level, as they are signed a lot of bonds, but they are not working at the ground level. I can surely say that on the basis of the report, not only upon me, on the basis of the report. So there are several more reasons, like businesses can improve their reputations and achieve their social responsibility objectives by taking proactive measures to overcome gender inequality or gender imbalance. So, and pressures from regulation and policy. So in response to these discrepancies, government and regulators may impose rules or directive compiling financial tough firms to give women's financial inclusion a greater priority. This can't result in a drive for more egalitarian financial practices and structure compliances regulations. If concluding about the news, in my conclusion, so the gender gap in financial ownership presents a financial services sector which this strategy changed to grow its clientele, super innovation and promote economic growth. It is also social necessity. It is our necessity to equally distribute the wealth, to equally open bank accounts for men and women, to equally give opportunities both of them to men and women for sustainable growth of the society, in my point of view. And the gender disparity and financial ownership has far-reaching implications for economic growth, equity and stability. They are trying much well for doing this, but after all these things, there is a lot of gap between them. 21% share, 21% participation in opening a bank account by women in India, shows this thing. So these are the things, and we have to choose. We have to take some initiatives for for uh, from for fighting with these problems. So, and if we will not if we will not match the criteria that participation, because 79% participation and 21% participation, there is a huge ratio gap between them. So the social implication for this particular problem can lead towards a major problem in future, like economic inequality between men and women. Can create a broader social issues such as increased dependency, limited bargaining power within household, and slower progress towards gender equality. These factors can influence economic policies and priorities, potentially slowing down inclusive economic reforms. So it's all about that particular news, and thank you so much. Thank you.